You're not on council to actually create networks, and by networks I mean using your position, going to business dinners, for example, and we all exchange business cards and everything like that. But and if you go off and you contact these businesses later to do business, well, no one would know in a lot of cases, but that's not what the council's about. Some councillors have been caught at spending too much time or representing developers. Not our job. Not our job to, I would think, not our job to support developers. It's not our job to belittle developers either. They're doing their job. We do our job through our various departments, dealing with developers on the estates and the buildings that they're building or whatever. But you have to keep your personal life and what you want to do as a person separate from what you do on council. And
so you're saying that that's actually not been the case. You're saying that
I'm saying that some people, the lines have crossed over, and that shouldn't happen. We've got professional people here at council, 1,800 staff, who do a wonderful job. A lot of them are professionally trained to do their tasks, and I think that the council needs a group of professional people at the top. Like it's interesting. You look after $400 million. You've got 1,800 staff, and you can become a councillor with no knowledge on how to read budget papers, no knowledge on how to work within a team environment, no knowledge in how to actually separate what your personal things that you want to do to what you're allowed to do, because the legislation makes it quite clear, Tim, that you can't mix your personal view into the organisation and what you want to achieve as well.
You talk about the egos. Can you elaborate a bit more on the whole ego side of things?
Oh, look, I think running for government as an independent or even for a minor political party is ego. What do you want to achieve? Maybe they have a belief that if they get elected to Parliament, that they'll be able to do more for their community. But they're elected to they're elected to an electorate, not to the whole of the city of Wyndham. As a community, you can be far worse off with a independent in government than actually if they're a member of a political party that you can lobby and advocate. And if they're in government, then they've actually got a budget that you can actually dip into.
And this is another issue that the community have a lot of questions about. The shock resignation of Kim McElhinney.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that situation? Because it's been so shrouded, and people talk about transparency in council and openness and knowing what's going on. But this particular issue seems to have been, it continually tried to sweep it under the carpet, and all points to Kim for not speaking out, not saying anything, I suppose. But what can the public know about this?
Well, let's say that a professional person like Kim McElhinney would not have left council if she felt that she could no longer, she could no longer function within the organisation and maybe with her fellow councillors the way a person should be. And I can't speak on her behalf, so she's left. I know the reasons why she left.
You obviously know what the situation was, and you can't speak on her behalf. I understand that, but what did you observe as to the reasons she may have gone?
Oh, I just thought that the reason, what she looked at, what she thought was not done correctly or was incorrect, she was right. And that's as far as she was right, but she was ignored. circumstances which led her to becoming very uncomfortable, led her to leaving council early.
Rumours are that those circumstances were bullying. Can you confirm or deny that?
Neither. I can't confirm it nor deny it. But, but for somebody of her professional background to not be able to continue was a sad indictment of the organisation at that stage.
Mayor Josh Gilligan apologised to yourself, I believe it was, regarding some comments made at a previous meeting.
Yes, the June 2nd meeting.
Yeah, about the eyesight and things like age-related comments. He also said some similar things to Peter Maynard as well. How come we didn't see an apology for Peter and there was only your apology in there? What happened with... What's that all about?
Look, I can't go into it. It's confidential. But councillors have done, over the years, put in a formal complaint about other councillors for a variety of reasons. I felt the comments were unnecessary in a heated debate. But I felt the comments were unnecessary and I put in a complaint, and that's as far as it went.